Hello there, viewers. How are you doing? And welcome to Farming Simulator 22. Ballam Road Dairy Farm, Pembertons. And yes, the contractors have actually come and gone. They've laid this lovely gravel path down. Gave me a trailer, which they don't actually need no more. Now I've got a sleep point, and they've come and created some fields for me. They have sown them fields with grass, which there was originally. And here we go. Lovely sweet grass for the lovely cows. And I actually tested the soil. It needed liming, so they've come and limed the actual field as well with lime, which they created with a machine. Crushed the stone down into lime. And all what I need to do is fertilize it. And on the map, we go up here. You can actually see the 3 fields that they've created. And over here, of course, grass. And over here is what the stages of fertilization is. So now I can actually fertilize the fields. And they've turned around and said that they'll come and create some more fields wherever I mow. So this field over here will be turned into a proper field once I've actually picked everything up. So let's jump over the fence and get that sorted out. I have had a bit of a rough time, shall I say. I'm trying to get this episode ready and sorted with various different ways of doing it, and they all went wrong. So third time's a charm. So I'm going with this route instead of the rest, and hopefully I can actually go from here. I might lose some hay here just because of the fact that I'm actually hitting the fence, even though it looks like I've got a tiny bit of a gap. So I need to get aligned appropriately. There we go. Hopefully that is doing good, leaving a swath, which is fantastic. And of course this is going to be hay, which is awesome. And let's just turn around slowly without actually hitting the fence. Yeah, without hitting the fence. I can of course turn nicely with a tractor, obviously, but when it comes to the fact of equipment, I can never get it right. Never. I'm always knocking into something. So how is everybody doing? It is of course April. I am doing 1 day per month. That's why I like the Vermeer mower, because I could actually have the tractor at the fence area to actually leave a bit of grass for the gap, so I know where to actually turn the equipment as well as the tractor. Whereas this, it's actually difficult. You think you got a gap, and it turns out that you haven't. Right, there we go. Had to go into other swaths to actually make a perfect line so I can actually pick up everything at once. Now, this can actually be left to one side for the moment. I reckon there will do. There we go. And let's go ahead and pop into the Vermeer baler. Right, can I get through? Yeah. Weird. It really actually did look like a teleported. So, 125, 150, 180 centimeters. But yeah, I'm a bit clueless when it comes to proper crop rotation in real life, to be honest. Because I know some farmers actually do that. Certain crops are better to be planted after a certain other crop, or one crop is put in the ground, so then once that is harvested, the next crop will go in and it will actually have a better yield to it. I know there's planning involved. Of course, there is planning involved in game as well with the mod. Haven't really had a good look at it because, well, I haven't actually harvested any crops yet. But because I've created fields for the grass, so then I can actually have one, the AI worker to recognize the fact that it is a field. Two, the game has actually officially been aware that it is now a proper field. Because beforehand, it didn't pick up the actual 50% fertilization stage on all of the field to the left once I've put it. So we didn't mark that down properly, and I couldn't do anything to that area once I've actually put it to actually make it yield better or be fertilized. So I had to go ahead and plow up the field so the game can recognize it properly. Long-winded, but I enjoyed it. It took some time to actually do it. This field is going to have that done to it. There we go. This is actually yielding quite nicely, to be honest. Let's get the straggly bits. There might be some little bits missed here and there, because the swath is actually quite big, to be honest. Bigger than usual because I was trying to actually maneuver as well as trying to... Oh, I'm going... Yeah, you know what? I've gone way too far forward there. Right, let's move you just a touch. There you go. Now I can actually reverse. So I was trying to actually finish the swath off neatly. Because it's a wide windrower, the front bit was hitting other swaths when the end bit was actually coming to the end of the swath that I wanted, so I had to carry on. So it's not too scruffy. If it is, the balers won't actually pick it up properly. There we go. How many bales is that? But yeah, no. and done 30. I need to actually reset this next time when I'm actually baling. Or shall I just leave it and the whole thing I can actually turn around and say, yep, in 1 year this is how much I've actually baled, and then when it comes to the next year I can see if it's different. But just by looking at that counter go up so quickly after a short distance in the swath, this is yielding nicely. So I'm going to crack on and do this. I can actually get into the next field and start rowing that. And I would love to finish off with mowing the field over there and probably start gathering the actual grass from that as well. But we'll see. But for now, I'm going to get this all baled up. Well, coming to the last straggly bit of this field, it has definitely been productive. Definitely. And it's only meadow grass, not sown in grass, just meadow grass. And it's yielded nicely. Look at that. As far as I can see, bales. So turn you off. And let's go into, I do believe, you. And let's have a look. Where are bales? Bales produced. 18 bales, grand total of 42. Wow, that is just awesome. I know there's little tiny bits, but to actually be honest with how much I've actually produced and still going to produce, I'm not really fussed about small straggly bits. There's only going to be like 3 litres in them. Normally I would say pick everything up, but you know what? This is fine. I've got to actually do this field now. It shouldn't take that long, to be honest. I actually wanted to get the next field done as well, but I don't think I will be able to actually get that done. So I reckon just for this video, it should be just the hay collection, and that's it. Nothing else. The next episode I can go big and extreme, because that's going to take up the rest of the video, and it needs quite a lengthy time for it because I've got a few things planned. Woo! And it's a big field and all. So that's the main reason why I just would like to keep it separate from this episode. This episode has been a bit of explanation, relaxed, windrowing, and baling. And that is just enough for me, to be honest. If I tried to actually do any more, it'll just make this video way too long and too lengthy for me. And if I don't feel good creating videos, they won't be good. So I have to keep that in mind, even though I would love to progress a bit more. I just think I'll be pushing it, to be honest. I'm not doing many or none at all time lapses, so I can keep track of the actual episode length. And I know some people it isn't really their cup of tea, to be honest. suddenly out of nowhere there's music, and the vehicles are of course travelling at speed, so it could leave someone's eyesight obscured. I don't really fancy doing that. Right, we need to tidy this little bit up. There we go. And we need to turn around. Okay, this is very wide turning circle. Huh. Wonder why that is. Because the actual windrower? Or is it actually the tractor? Anyhow, I need to carry on and get this going. I need to straighten this up. It's a bit curvy. Go. Well, there we go. Another field run road. I do believe that I might be actually getting rid of that ring rower. Because if I can't turn tightly, then it'll just be difficult to actually turn. Or it could be the actual tractor. If it is a tractor, I'll just use a different tractor on this ring rower and keep the ring rower. But if it's not, I will have to actually say this. Anybody who's playing on console, I wish you the best of luck. I really do, because you might have to actually drive all the way around to this gate to get to this field. Because that was a very tight squeeze. And I had to actually use super strength twice to get vehicles over that gate there. So I reckon you're going to have a bit of trouble, to be honest. Personally, I don't mind using super strength because of course I'm on PC, but if I was on console, I probably wouldn't even touch this field. I couldn't get to it properly, or I have to do things awkwardly. I'll probably just leave this field alone and just go elsewhere. And I've got a ton to actually do as well. So I've got this field, the next field, and then I do believe 3 other fields to actually get through. I'll get this beast. There we go. Perfect. Oh, and livery. So it's actually delivered here. Alright, I actually paid for that delivery as well. So let's reset. There you go. Brilliant. Right, now let's get this all connected. I've actually been thinking about using that mod more often. I normally use it for setting up things before episodes, but I'm actually thinking about using it actually in videos because I get charged for the delivery. So I'm not making it more easier, I'm actually getting a extra fee on top of the fee what I've just spent out for. So operating, I guess, is B. Yep, there you go. Let's go and pick up the hay bales, shall we? And is it going to do it? Yes, it is. I didn't know if it was actually going to do it. Because some autoloader and trailers have actually had some problems with the configurations of balers. I'm getting tongue twisted and I don't know why. So if you suddenly hear my voice, stop it, because I'm actually editing out slurred bits or twisty bit. I don't know what is going on, but today has just been chaotic with my speech as well as trying to set things up and trying to actually have a good episode. This is actually quite good, actually. How many did I say there was? 24? So that's actually not bad, to be honest. 17, 18 from this field. Oh. Right, let me turn around. So I don't actually hit that collision box head on. I hope the trailer is going to be slim enough to actually get past it. Slowly does it. To the left. Gradually. Yep, done it. That is good. And here we go. Also said a number wrong. That is 21. Oh no, 24. Second to last, and now the last bale. Brilliant. Take a wide berth. I can actually get out of the field. And that flickering for the water is actually kind of annoying, to be honest. And I don't know what causes it. And there you go, 24 bales of hay. So the next time when you actually see this farm, that field and the next will be changed into a grass field. And now I need to go in transportation and unload bale. Unload here. I was hoping for them to actually drop onto the trailer. Right, because I've had 1 day skip already with the cows having no food. I don't think that the silage bales are quite ready yet. I'm not ready for actually making total mixed rations as well. What I'm going to do is take a bale, the 9,000 litres each, and give the cows 1 bale each. That means that they'll have some food. There we go. Tight squeeze. And do I just drop it here? There you go. Brilliant. That's gone. So they've got food now. And I need get one more bale. There we go. And feed the cows over there yonder. I do believe this is your food trough. So drop you down. There you go. You can see it being taken. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and have a look at the animals. So the two Angus cows up here have got enough hay to last them for a while. So that is all my cows now with feed. So that is brilliant. So hopefully that will last them until I'm actually ready for creating total mixed ration. I need to actually get into the fields and fertilise as well. And you are only 61% fermented. Alright then, that's fine. So I'm going to actually collect them bells up again, and in the next episode I can actually load them up somewhere. So for now, this is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully enjoyed the episode. It was a bit of a long-winded, not long-winded as in bad, long-winded as in a lot of information coming at you because of obviously changing these fields up and trying to make a storyline for them, as well as the trailer, the sleep point to it, collecting the actual hay. We're finally there. I actually like it. Brilliant. Operating position, I do believe that is. No, reset. Operating. There we go. Perfect. Looks like one tray. It looks like one bale is just had it. But you know what? That's perfect. So, thank you again. And hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!